Alright, so let's get to the point. This short video will help you figure out what it is that you can teach, the knowledge, the skill, or the experience you have that is useful to others. So useful and so valuable that people will be willing to pay for it. So if you're already clear on your course subject, your course topic, maybe you want to skip this video, but stay with me for a while because topic selection is a bit tricky. And even though you may be passionate about your subject and you really love it, you will still need to validate your idea. Because you won't want to work hard to create your course, only to find out that nobody wants to buy it. So let's get to it. Now, if you think that you have nothing to teach, that's because you're thinking in terms of the traditional education system. So keep in mind that you're not looking for the cure to cancer here, nor you need to be able to explain the strings theory or any other complex concept, okay? The most valuable information you may be able to sell online is your own experience, and nobody else in the world have that. You have no competition because you're unique. So your first instruction here is to stop looking for ideas outside and start remembering and searching inside of your own brain. Listen, we all have knowledge, skills, or experience. However, we tend to underestimate what we know because there's a natural human tendency to think that what's easy for us is easy for everybody else. And that's the biggest mistake. You don't need to be a guru. You don't need to be an expert, because if you're in level 6, you can help someone in level 0 to level 5 how to reach your level. And that's extremely valuable. You still don't know how valuable that is, but trust me, it's a diamond. I already told you that I used to be a trading teacher, and I wasn't a professional and experienced trader when I did that. However, I was able to sell more than $1 million in less than 3 years by teaching basic trading concepts while I was studying them myself. I studied trading concepts, translated those concepts, those complex concepts, into easy to understand chunks of information and sold them online. Study, then teach. That was my method. Do you remember the movie Catch Me If You Can with Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks? It is about the real life of Frank Abagnale Jr., one of the most famous con men and imposters of the American history. Frank committed many crimes, but one of his most dazzling strategies was pretending to be someone he was not. So he pretended to be a pilot, a physician, an attorney, and a sociology teacher for a whole semester in college, and no one noticed. Years later, he was asked how was it possible for him to teach sociology to college students without being a sociologist. And he said, well, it was simple. I just read the next chapter of the book before the students, and that's how I taught every lesson. Now, I'm not telling you to lie and pretend to be someone you're not. I'm just telling you that you just need to know a little more than your students so you have something to teach. So release your mind from doubts and rest assured that you have valuable information for which a lot of people are willing to pay for. So if you know what you're good at, great. If you know what's your skill that you can teach, great. If you're good at science, teach science. If you're good at playing piano, teach that. If you're good at repairing computers, teach that. Your knowledge may have been acquired in school or in a book, or maybe it's a hobby, a passion, maybe it's what you do on your free time, on weekends. Maybe your friends help you find your thing by telling you what they think you're good at. But if you're still not sure what's your valuable skill, then let's do a quick exercise to light that bulb with tons of ideas. We're going to travel back in time. I'm about to show you a formula that will blow your mind. It's so powerful to find out what's that you can teach to other people. What's that valuable information inside of your head that other people are not only willing to pay for, but eager to pay for. This little exercise that I got from Dean Graziosi will not only help you write a list of ideas to create a digital course, but will also almost guarantee that your idea is a good idea. Are you ready? Here it goes. Imagine that you can go back in time, 10, 20, 30 years, depending on your age or your specific situation. It's up to you, but pick a perfect date to talk to your younger self. You can talk to yourself about a single topic that you think you need to talk about to this younger person. The answer is obviously different for everyone, whether it's health, love, family, friends, finances. What kind of advice will you give to yourself? Because you know exactly what this person is going through. You can tell them how to deal with that specific situation. You know the story and you know how to do it better. You know what choices this person is about to make and the impact it will have in their life. You know a better way and you can present it to improve the results, to improve the outcome. Isn't it right? You have extremely valuable information with the potential to help this person in a massive way. Think about how valuable it is. Now imagine if you actually do this time travel and you have only 3 hours to talk to your younger self. And you tell to this person, I have something important to tell you. And your younger self says, I don't have the time, I don't know you, go away. How urgent would you be to make your 20-year-old self to listen? If your younger you walk away, what would you do? Would you punch yourself in the face? Will you duct tape yourself to a chair and say, sit and listen for 3 hours? You will mess up in relationships. I won't let you do that, let me tell you. Or you will mess up on your job. You will take a job when you shouldn't. You should keep working on that project and do your own thing. Sit down. And your younger you say, I don't want to be here, let me go. But you duct tape them out. And you say, sorry, you're spending 3 hours with me. Now I promise you, none of the marketing strategies I will teach you have duct tape in them. But I'm telling you that because I promise you, if you had 3 hours with your younger self, the knowledge that will come out of your head will be limitless. You'd run out of time. You tell me, how much will it worth to you to be able to do that? That's what the self-education industry is. I asked you to think of a single topic and a single time travel. But I'm sure you can think of a lot of other topics in different parts of your life where you will be able to help yourself. That's your list of ideas. Because today, there's a lot of people out there starting on day one of that situation you went through, and you, with the knowledge you acquired from that experience, are able to help those people. And most of them will be thrilled to pay you for that kind of help. They are struggling and you can help. It is selfish and you're doing them a disfavor, a disservice not to sell that knowledge, to keep it to yourself. There are people today just like that younger you who need that information and you can provide. Our experience is priceless because we can help other people go faster in life. Don't underestimate that. Now, for the sake of making this video suitable for everyone, I will assume that there's a small percentage of people who, even after what I said, they still can't find a course topic. So if you're one of them, don't worry. There's always hope. There are several other ways to participate of the self-education industry. If you really have nothing to teach, then you can be the middleman. You can interview experts and help them bring their knowledge to your audience. Or you can partner with an expert and help them build their own online course using the knowledge you will get here to split the profit with them. Teach what you know or help others teach what they know. So make your list of ideas or experts and I'll see you in the next video.